Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic Neo-Marxism or New Marxism. It is found in +3 second semester core paper number 3, which is Introduction to Political Theory. But before I discuss meaning of Neo-Marxism, I want to inform my viewers that my channel name is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. In this channel, political science videos of +2 first year and +2 second year, both in English and Odia. And so far as +3 section is concerned, political science honors videos of +3 second semester, core paper number 3 and 4, which is on the basis of National Education Policy 2020 are found, and political science and ethics values videos of +3 third semester to 6th semester are found in this channel, both in English and Odia. And environmental studies videos of +3 first semester is found in this channel. I want to inform my viewers that any video on any topic you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in Google or YouTube. You will get videos in English and Odia. Any video you will find in Odia, be sure its English version is also in the channel. And any video you will find in English, be sure its Odia version is also in the channel. Let us start. Neo-Marxism. What is Neo-Marxism? Neo-Marxism has been originated in 20th century to address social and political issues that traditional Marxist theory had not fully explained. Neo-Marxism has been originated in 20th century and it has come into existence to address those social and political issues which traditional Marxism had not explained. Prominent scholars associated with Neo-Marxism are Antonio Gramsci, Louis Althusser, Herbert Marcuse, etc. So, Neo-Marxism is a political theory which has been originated in 20th century. It has been originated to address those social and political issues which traditional Marxism had not explained. And prominent scholars of Neo-Marxism are Antonio Gramsci, Louis Althusser, Herbert Marcuse, etc. And it has following principles. Neo-Marxism has following principles. In this video, we will discuss as many as 8 key principles of Neo-Marxism. First principle of Neo-Marxism is cultural critique. Cultural critique. It is the first principle of Neo-Marxism. What is cultural critique? It means Neo-Marxists view that dominant classes in society, especially capitalist class, maintain control through ideological and cultural influence rather than only through force. The first principle of Neo-Marxism is that Neo-Marxism speaks that dominant classes of society, especially capitalists, not only dominate over other classes by force, rather they also dominate over other classes through cultural influence and ideological influence. So, cultural critique means Neo-Marxists speak that dominant classes dominate as well as suppress other classes not only by coercion but also by cultural and ideological influence. Number 2, globalization and imperialism. Another principle of Neo-Marxism is globalization and imperialism. What it is? Neo-Marxists view that globalization and imperialism play a key role in increasing inequality and exploitation in global sphere. Neo-Marxism speaks that globalization and imperialism play a vital role in increasing inequality and exploitation in global level. So globalization and imperialism play a vital role in increasing inequality and exploitation in global sphere. They argue that capitalism does not operate in isolated nations states. It is a part of global economic system that leads to unequal power relations between rich and poor countries. So in globalization and imperialism, Neo-Marxism speaks that capitalism is not isolated in some states. Due to globalization and imperialism, inequality and exploitation increases. Due to globalization and imperialism, inequality and exploitation increase in global sphere. Due to globalization and imperialism, a gap is found between the rich nations and poor nations. It makes the gap wider between rich nations and poor nations. Number 3, social and economic justice. Another key principle of Neo-Marxism is social and economic justice. Neo-Marxists give priority to social justice, especially equality in terms of wealth, opportunities and rights. Neo-Marxism gives priority to social justice, especially equality in terms of wealth, opportunities, rights. It gives priority to social justice as well as it gives priority to economic justice. As regards the economic justice, they point out that reforms and revolutionary means must be used to achieve economic justice. They also give priority to economic justice. They view that reforms and revolutionary means must be used to achieve economic justice. So Neo-Marxism gives priority to both social justice and economic justice. 4, role of the state. Another idea of Neo-Marxism is role of state. So what is the role of state? About the role of state, Neo-Marxists view that state must have some autonomy to function from the direct class control. About the role of the state, Neo-Marxism speaks that state should not be under the control of dominant class or capitalist class. Rather, it should have some autonomy to function out of state control. About the role of state, Neo-Marxian view that state must have some autonomy to function from the direct class control. They view that state should not be considered as a mean of dominant class. Rather, it should have some autonomy to function from class control. 5th one, reformation and transformation. It is another principle of Neo-Marxism. Reformation and transformation. Neo-Marxists view that capitalism will be overthrown not by revolution, rather by gradual reforms through policy changes as well as radical transformation or complete change of existing structure. Neoliberalism speaks that capitalism will not be withdrawn by neoliberalist view that capitalism will not be overthrown by revolution. Capitalism will not be overthrown by revolution, rather it should be overthrown by gradual reforms through policy changes as well as radical transformations, means complete change of existing structure. So neoliberalism speaks that capitalism will not be overthrown by revolution, rather it should be overthrown by gradual reforms, by policy changes, reforms slowly by policy changes, or radical transformations, means complete change of the existing structure. 6, emphasis on human groups. Another important principle of neoliberalism is emphasis on human groups, emphasis on human agency. What it means? Neo-Marxist view that people and groups can resist oppression and influence social change. Emphasis on human agency means Neo-liberalism speaks that people as well as group can resist oppression and influence social change. So Neo-Marxism speaks that people and groups, they are not negligible, they are not insignificant, rather they can change, they can resist, they can oppose oppression and they can influence social change. 7. Critical theory. In its critical theory, neoliberalism changes. In its critical theory, Neo-Marxism challenges and criticizes those social structures which encourages domination and inequality. Another principle of Neo-Marxism is critical theory. In its critical theory, they challenges, they resist those social structures which encourages domination and inequality. They criticize those social structures which encourages domination and inequality. Finally, intersectionality. Another important principle of Neo-Marxism is intersectionality. What it means? Neo-Marxists argue that not only one class oppresses another class as Marxist view, but also various forms of oppression are found, like racial oppression, sexual oppression, homophobia oppression, like hatredness towards bisexual. So, in intersectionality, neoliberalism speaks that in society, not only one class oppresses another class. In society, oppressions are of different types. Oppression does not mean that only one class oppresses another. Rather, in the society, there are various types of oppressions, like racial oppression, one race oppresses another race. Sexism, one sex oppresses another sex. Homophobia, hatredness towards bisexual. So, in this video, we have discussed 8 principles of Neo-Marxism. So, I request my viewers not to forget to subscribe the channel so new videos will come to you. But the most important thing is, aware of your friends, maybe a +2 or +3 about this channel. So, some students to some extent will be benefited. By giving help to anybody, we can make ourselves proud. Thank you. Have a good day.